Hey, east, west, north, and south. Who them a talk about? MORAA, the one and only truth teller. You don't know. It's MORAA, MORAA, MORAA. The one and only truth teller. You don't know MORAA? You got it, girl.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, guys, some people are out here working so hard. Some of you all are toiling, from dawn to dusk. People are really striving to put food on the table. Well, some people are having it easy, guys. Some people, are just scheming, using even arrests to make money. Guys, somebody arrest me. Please. Oh my God. Who would have thought that even arrests can make people rich? Who would have thought that even arrests can make people, have something in their pocket? Who would have thought that arrests can garnish, they can grease your hands. Guys, a family of scammers has just been exposed. Oh, yes. And the other day, this girl, this woman, Gintu's sister, shamelessly came out to the camera to insult Marwa. And guys, I have seen a video, or rather a title, of the thumbnail, talking about you are coming out here to scam. She changed the title. At first, the title was Mwango using Mzee Joseph to scam, the audience or something like that. And then she changed it to, now you're scamming in the village after being dumped by a man or something like that. Oh my God. This cockroach carrying disease cannot even match up to Mwango. Guys, these people are the biggest scammers in life. Guys, I was so shocked, at first when this expose came out. Guys, remember her 2 kids, this woman's 2 kids. She has been lying to people that those are, Gintu's children. Actually, I think it is a plot that they made. They came together, agreed, because Gintu is the one who was, on YouTube. So Gintu is the one who could get donations, guys. So they plotted and they agreed that these kids will be calling Gintu daddy. And the people, they knew that people will come through for them. So she, stayed at the back seat, and Gintu came out, calling these children his children, parading them on camera every single time, so that people can donate. Isn't that a scammer's move? Cockroach! How shameful is that? So now you even told your kids to call your brother daddy. You're confusing your children. Guys, oh my goodness. Just because of money? Now you will tell your children to call anybody, anybody and everybody on the streets. You are putting your children in the script of your scams. How shameless is this? A whole grown woman talking about, Marwa donations, Marwa donations. Shame on you. Besides your brother eating from Marwa, you are in a scheme to rip people off? Guys, this is a joke. A big joke, guys. This woman, guys, and her brother don't even have shame. They don't have shame, guys. Guys, we have been out here speaking about this same issue because if you all remember, it was raised by Masubo Zero, Fundi Duke, and who else? There's somebody else, and Honest, when this guy, Gintu, fell off with them. They came out to talk about how when he was arrested, there was so much money that was donated. So much money was collected, but Gintu kept, a lot of that money. This man knows how to make business with every single thing. He knows how to make business with vulnerables. He knows how to make business with his sister's children. He knows how to make a business with him being arrested. And I'm pretty sure he would also love it, when his other people around him, like the Nyani and others, when they get arrested, because he will definitely eat from there. I remember coming out here to ask how much money was collected. Because, guys, if you all remember, Gintu came out to say, especially the time, at the time when the Nyani was arrested, he came out to say that, he processed all these things within a day, something that normally takes weeks. And he said that he had to, bribe here and there. And he said that he bribed 60,000 shillings. And I was like, if he is bribing 60,000 shillings, how much money was sent to this guy? Because I know that he did not just bribe all the money that he had. How much money was sent to this guy? Carrots is forever out there. Even in a video that she has just done, calling for Marwa, to account and all this nonsense. I have always been out here asking her, how about Gintu? Don't they see Gintu, guys? Is Gintu invisible to them? Don't they see what Gintu is doing? This guy is forever receiving money and he has never accounted for nothing, guys. Nothing at all. So now, Masubo Zero had spoken about this before. And he has come out again to say that indeed, these people eat from this money that is donated for them to get out of the cells. And guys, I listened to Masubo Zero talking and I remembered that I had watched a video, 5 days ago, or is it 6 days ago, by Getangita, whereby this young boy came out to speak about this 30,000 shilling issue. And I was like, Guys, if you all remember, when Gintu was arrested, on that same morning, Mogesi came out to do a video. He spoke about 80,000 shillings is needed. That was so fast, so quick. And I remember that particular video that I did that night, I remember asking, how Mogesi came up with 80,000, because later on that day, the Nyani also came out. Actually, it was the following day. The following day, at the courthouse, the Nyani spoke about 100,000 shillings. And I was like, first of all, he was outside the courts. But then again, I thought to myself, maybe this message had been relayed to him by, Gintu's sister and the other brother. So guys, the Nyani spoke about 100,000 shillings. Mogesi, on the previous day, had spoken about 80,000 shillings. And I remember doing a video, that night after the Nyani came out with 100,000 shillings thing. And I remember saying, so does that mean that Mogesi was lying about the 80,000 shillings? And then a day later, I saw a video by 𝐼𝐴MMG𝐶𝐿 talking about it was only 30,000 shillings that was required to bail this guy out. I remember wondering, thinking to myself, could it be that this Gitangita does not know what he's talking about? You know, being that he is a young boy, he probably is not, you know, maybe it's a rumor that he heard in the village, and maybe, you know, so I really did not quite believe him. But now, I am actually believing that Gitangita was right all along, because he was the very first person. And like I said, I think it was 5 or 6 days ago, he was the very first person who came out to speak about this 30,000 shillings. Listen to what Gitangita said, guys.
He paid, but the thing that he said that it's he paid a fine because he was not to record in the court. You know, in the court you don't mambo. You don't being allowed to record. So it's good. I don't know if he didn't knew about it or he knew. He did for like intended, you know, intended. I don't know if he did intended or he didn't knew about it. So yesterday he was being punished and he was required to pay 30,000 Kenyan shillings. That's around 30. I think 25. Is it 25? Is it $250? So yeah, USD.
And then later on, a few days later, Masubo Zero also comes up with this story, talking about they lied, and also quoted the 30,000 shillings. And he even went on to say that the time that Gintu was arrested, guys, his sister and Gintu were talking about 1,000,000 shillings. In fact, he said that it's his sister, this cockroach bearing disease. He said that she is the one who told Masubo Zero, guys, to tell the audience that the money required to bail Gintu out was 1,000,000 Kenyan shillings, guys. That is 10,000 USD. Oh my God. Guys, this is how foolish people can be. Even us who are Kenyans, if we would have had that figure, we would have, of course, doubted it. Even the people abroad, you guys. Oh my goodness. People think money grows on trees in America. Money grows on trees in Europe. Hey, even if you want to toanisha people, hey, come slowly, come slow. Hey. I think she thought that this was her only opportunity, guys, to become a millionaire. Calling Marwa a scammer. Calling Mwango a scammer. Saying they are using, you know, Mzee Joseph for donations. Shameless woman. A whole meter. Mita mzima. Hey, hata oli jaribu. Hey, and you thought people are going to believe that? Like, for real. Masubo Zero looked at that and saw, yeah. And especially being that he is the one who was going to announce that figure, guys. Hey, even me, I'd say no. Hey. Because when things turn around, it is you that is going to be in problems. And that is exactly what they did, guys. That is exactly what she did to the nyani. Told the nyani to go out there and lie about 100,000 shillings. Can you imagine this woman, guys? Total desperation. Total failure. Madam. Madam millionaire to be. She had now seen that she is millionaire mtarajiwa. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Even if you want to lie, guys, I always say out here, why can't you lie? You know, a lie that's near the truth. You know, near the truth like this. Guys, I remember very well when that issue of 100,000 shillings came out, when the Nyani said it, I remember Kabuda, Prince Odinga. You know, I remember him. I think we were talking about something. And he asked me, he said, MORAA, how come every time Gintu is arrested, his bail is so high? How come? Kabuda, you are right. Even you had seen far. And I told Kabuda, 100,000, that's possible. You know, I actually thought it. Guys, where? 30,000 shillings. Guys, these people have no mercy. They have no mercy, I swear. You rip people off, you know, through vulnerables. The old women and men in the village. You rip people off to build a house. You even use arrests. You use your children. Oh my God. These ones are born scammers, guys. Scammers by nature. It is in their DNA. Shameless creatures. Guys, listen to what Masubo Zero said. My God. Millionaire mtarajiwa.
Gintu say that according to their video I have been watching, he was saying, they were saying, oh, 80,000 Kenya shillings. Others, they were saying 100,000 Kenya shillings. But the reality is that Gintu was, by the time he was released from the court, they demand 30,000 Kenya shillings. That is what he paid.
All I can say is subscribers beware. Citizens beware. Oh my goodness. Guys, people have to open up their eyes. People have to put, you know, to keep their antennas, you know, alert. Because if they don't, then it is going to be bad. So Masubo Zero went on to talk about this Gintu guy and the Joseph issue. He said that Gintu is the one who took this Mzee to that dilapidated house. He said that this Mzee, you know, had been bought for stuff by him and his subscribers before. I remember that video. You know, it is quite some time back, but I remember it. Where Masubo Zero came out to ask for help for this same Mzee. I can't remember, you know, I didn't remember this Mzee to be the one at first, but yeah, Masubo Zero says that it is the same Mzee. So Gintu is the one who took this Mzee to that house. Guys, I understand it is an abandoned house. He does not even pay rent there. Of course it is abandoned. Look at that place, how it looks, guys. That place is just, I mean, nothing can go, you know, lower than that. That is too low, too bad, I mean, it is crazy. That is not even a place chickens, not even, I don't even know. Not even any type of animal can live in such kind of a place. You know. So Masubo Zero went on to say that Gintu is not, you know, a person who is in a position to actually do charity. So if people don't want to believe, you know, the positive reactors when we say this, at least believe Masubo Zero, because he is actually one of them. He has worked with Gintu. He has walked with Gintu. He has associated with Gintu, guys. They have plotted all these things with Gintu. Gintu has been arrested. He has been there. They have told him to lie. So, guys, from the horse's mouth, you know, Gintu is not somebody who can deal with charity. Gintu is a scammer from his own lazy gang comrade. Guys, it is what it is. There's one thing that Masubo Zero said that I think is very important. He asked, you know, their audience a question. He said, how come when I am here, talking about MORAA and everything, you all do not say nothing. But when I talk about Gintu, you all come, for me, stop fighting each other. You people should reconcile. You people should mend bridges. You people should, you come from the same village. So he was telling them, you know what? Even I and MORAA come from the same village. MORAA is also my village mate. Why aren't you people coming out to say, stop fighting with MORAA, stop doing this? Why is it that it only happens when it comes to Gintu? And guys, that is hypocrisy right there. Their audience is so hypocritical. It is crazy. When they are doing things amongst themselves, you will not hear them come out to condemn. Even the lazy gang reactors. I remember when these people in the village used to come out fighting, I remember they used to come out and say, oh, you stop fighting each other. I think now they're tired. You can never hear them, telling them to stop fighting, the negative reactors. But, their audience is still trying to play this game of you all should reconcile, you all should get along. Why can't they tell them to also get along with all the other villagers if they are indeed genuine? There's no genuinity here. It is just all hypocritical. They just want to use these people against MORAA. MORAA is always the bad guy, with or without evidence. Actually, it is without evidence, So if it's about MORAA, it is okay. They should go for MORAA. They should insult MORAA. They should harm MORAA. They should stalk him. They should harass him. They should do whatever it is, that they want to do with MORAA. But they should not do it amongst themselves. Such hypocrisy, guys. Such bad hypocrisy. And guys, Gintu lies about every single thing. He even lied about the court date. When I had 𝐼Ammarwa talking about he is going to court tomorrow, as in today, I was like, what? Gintu is such a liar, guys. Those people who lie even when they're not supposed to be lying. When the lie has no impact. He's not lying to save his life. He just wants to lie, for the sake of lying. What a pity, guys. I'm so glad because most of his audience already know this. But there are those who still, try to, turn a blind eye, but they are soon going to open their eyes because this guy is ripping them off. This guy is the biggest scammer together with his family. And now that his sister is an idler in the village, you can imagine, guys, this is the thing that they want to do to get rich quick. Instead of doing YouTube slowly, growing a channel, they want to be scamming people out there. So guys, the purpose of this girl, this Gintu's sister, opening a channel, the purpose is so that she can scam people. We have already seen it, guys. It is so evident. It is so clear. So mwenye macho hambiwi tazama. If you have eyes, you don't have to be told to look, because you will look automatically and you will see and you will recognize and you will realize. And you will notice, and you will find out, and you will know what these people are up to. Guys, it is a sad situation. It is a very sad situation that people come out here to use the word of God to condemn MORAA and family, talking about they are this, that, and the other. They cannot prove anything. MORAA's audience are people who are giving to MORAA willingly, but these other ones, they are using lies, they are using fake stuff, they are manipulating, they are the ones, actually manipulating the system. They are the ones who are playing with their subscribers' minds. And to play with the subscribers to this extent, this magnitude, it means these people are heartless. It is a problem, guys. Whoever wants to be ripped off, let them go ahead and be ripped off. Let them be scammed. Because they choose to be scammed, some of them, because they are hell-bent on defending Gintu. One day they are going to open their eyes. Oh my goodness. And then guys, I saw this same Gintu go to Mr. Joseph, Mr. Joseph's place, or rather, I don't know if they met on the road, because I also heard Gintu saying that he met this man falling all over the place, in a drunken whatever. So Gintu was with this man. He said that he was going to, he was washing his hands off of this man, this mzee. How can you wash your hands, Gintu? It's too late. You have already stained your hands. Your hands are dirty. Oh, yes. Where is the money? Guys, are you seeing how these people behave, try to act stupid? Now Gintu is trying to act like he didn't understand what's going on. Instead of coming out here to say, this is where the money went, he has a lot of stories. Talking about, I bought him sufuria, a jacket. You were sent for a lot of money. What is sufuria and a jacket? What is a sufuria and a jacket? Guys, and is Gintu serious that this mzee has a woman? Guys, this life is funny. Now, women. Guys, now, somebody is looking at this mzee and seeing, he has been given this and that. So she comes, to Doe. She comes to get some for herself. She has to partake of what this mzee has been given as well. Guys, this woman is so shameless. A woman with kids. Now, she comes, gets the flour, the ugali flour, and gets, all this stuff, maybe groceries, after, they have been bought at Mr. Joseph's house. Why can't this woman take this Mr. Joseph to her own house? Why come and start, taking stuff from this Mzee, surely? And this Mzee allows it. Gintu surprised me when he said that even at the restaurant where he is supposed to be eating food, where they have paid for him to go and eat, he goes with a woman, that same woman, to eat from there. Until they had to tell, the owners of that, restaurant, hotel, whatever. They had to tell them not to be giving this woman food. The food should be for one. And I'm guessing, maybe he started to share his food with her. Guys, hey, this world has wonders. Left, right, and center. That is such a heartless woman. Like, for real. This is a mzee. You're finishing this mzee, bana. Relax. Leave. Oh my God. If you want to take care of him, just take care of him in a good way. Not to also be, taking from him, Be nice to him. Be kind. Stay with him. Be around him. Or you just want his things. Hey, guys. We shall hear things on the streets. Guys, for those who watched Gintu's video, you saw him saying that the area where Mzee Joseph has gone to live, that area, right next to it, that is his auntie's place. Gintu is related to everyone and anyone, who is connected somehow to Marwa's family. And then that same plot, where this Mzee is living in, is actually belonging to his relative. Oh, yes. Guys, remember, even Brian, they are related to him. Brian and Goko are related to Gintu, according to Gintu, guys. And guys, this Mzee is so strong. Remember, he was so drunk and everything. And when they got to his house, they actually stood for a while with Gintu, considering he was drunk. and his age and everything, he stood there. Gintu is the one who was telling him, Mzee, why don't you go and sleep? Go inside and sleep. Go get some rest. Remove your jacket because it's dirty and get into the bed and relax. The Mzee stood there the whole time. God has really kept this Mzee. I just hope that he should, I just hope that he would stop drinking at this moment, because that is what is going to finish him, especially this falling down everywhere. Because when he met with Gintu, he told Gintu that he had fallen down, off of a motorbike. I think he was trying to alight from a motorbike and he fell down. Some people are not going to be helping you. Some people, how people are. So this falling down, he might fall down, hit his head badly or something. This may actually cause him a problem in the future. So I believe that if he would stop drinking, he would be better off. And he would also realize that this particular woman, if at all it's true, guys, because every single thing that Gintu says, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, If at all this woman exists, the one that Gintu was talking about, when he actually becomes really sober, he will start to realize what this woman is doing to him. So guys, it is so obvious, so evident that Gintu is actually using the vulnerables for his own benefit. He is scamming people. It has come out in the open. And we all know who is behind it. The person who is pushing Gintu, the one who is telling Gintu, this is our time. If we do not eat now, Gintu, there's not going to be another time. It is now or never. Gintu, wake up. Gintu, open your eyes. This is the chance that we have. Look at all these subscribers. They love you now. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. Take advantage of the situation. You can say that my kids are yours. Let us start eating, Gintu. Gintu, you can use all these old women and men in the village. You can tell them, to be dancing and, feel merry when you take them 3 eggs and some sukuma wiki. Gintu, do not slakey. Usi slakey, Gintu. This is the time. Imagine, Gintu has been arrested. I can imagine that same morning or that night, she slept happy, feeling like, she is on top of the world because she knew that this time around, we are becoming rich. I'm going to tell these fools that the money that is needed is 1 million Kenyan shillings. And you know what? Those people have money. They don't question. They don't ask us if, for accountability. They don't want to know. All they do is send quickly. They send in a frenzy because they want to show the other side that they can get Gintu out, quick and fast. So I have to say this figure, at least, so I can have something also in my name, in my pocket. Guys, it is a shame. Madam Cockroach, you have been defeated and you have been exposed and you look as bad as you are. If you have not liked this video, what are you waiting for? Why? Give this video a massive thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to all the new subscribers in the house. This is the place to be. In this channel, we analyze, we react, and we, talk about videos that have been put out on this YouTube space. So feel free, feel comfortable, feel at home. Karibuni sana. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best of the best. And you already know I have got nothing but love for you all. Let us keep on liking each and every video, sharing the videos widely, and make sure to subscribe. Let us meet in the next video. Bye-bye.
I'm a teacher. Social media, streets need cleaning. All these lies got people screaming. But I'm here to educate, illuminate. Clear the air, make it fair, demonstrate. Truth over lies, facts over fiction. I refute the nonsense, that's my mission. Truth teller, that's who I chose to be. Truth teller, setting people free. The truth, speak truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Good people standing strong together. Bad vibes, negative weather. You suckers with